Hey everybody, and welcome back to Neptunia ReVerse. My name's Pokey. In the last episode, we were given a job by Chien in order to handle Avenir, and got Noir to join our team, who almost had her cover blown. In this episode, we'll be heading down to the Lad Sanctuary to try and see what Avenir is up to after being given a secret job by them. Let's go take a look. Enter the Lad Sanctuary. Guess it isn't that easy to find out what Avenir is going to exploit or exhibit. Too bad. We could at least test Chien's weapon out. Speaking of, Noir, you'll be fighting with us, right? Yes, that's right. If that's the case, Iffy, there's some monsters here, so let's fight one to see how good Noir is. You underestimate me, but fine. Take a good look with those eyes of yours. Hey, to make things fun, why not bet our pudding? Winner takes all. You're on. Not much of a bet though, since I'll win. I don't know. I'm not planning to lose, you know. Transform! Time to get serious. What the? That's not fair. No transforming. Well then, why don't you transform too? What? Nap nap, a normal person can't transform like you. Random as usual. That surprised me. I thought for a second she found out who I am. Well, a bet is a bet. I won't let you go easy. Nap nap gets so serious when pudding is on the line.
I'll be your opponent. Finally.
So, I don't have Noir on the team. I didn't think about this. But we should be still good to go. Let's handle these little guys. We got 2 spiders and a boss lizard.
It's my turn.
Try and get Neptune to have a little bit more room there.
Serious?
We're a little underleveled, which I'm not liking. Well, underleveled. We're actually having to fight enemies instead of being able to take them down pretty quickly. Hey, it's been a good minute since I've recorded Neptunia, actually. I saw some people were starting to enjoy the series showing up a little bit more. So I think I'm going to stick to this for a little longer. I will say the next main Let's Play has already been planned a little bit, although we've got a little bit of a ways to go because in like Witchspring R and stuff like that, we are going to be entering territory pretty soon that is untouched by me. Kind of was one of the reasons that I started the Let's Play, because we had, they'd released a epilogue for it that I've never gotten to play, and I was like, oh, good opportunity. And as of the time of recording this, I have beaten Witchspring R entirely. This guy's a tank.
Here I go. Hey, leave it to me.
I'd prefer to have. Let's get Peachy out. I need someone with a good guard break. That Iris Heart go mad for a minute. I've also been seeing the new designs and stuff for the new game. I'm really excited for it. It looks like a lot of fun. I'm gonna enjoy the new game whenever it comes out. I'm glad I have the console it's gonna be out on too, because I didn't own a PS5 until like late last year, and I only got it because I've started collecting games that I did. Plutia's down. I started collecting games that I didn't have the console for, and I was like, that's dumb of me. Let me get the console now. I'm not liking where our situation's going. Cross combo. Guard break. I didn't get Plutia healed.
I can go anytime.
I have completely lost where my train of thought was.
It's my turn.
It's been a weird night. I stayed up till like 4 a.m. last night playing Hollow Village that just came out at the time of recording this. And I've had a blast. HDD on.
Let's Enjoy this to the fullest.
Alright, that works.
You seem to be worth tormenting. Hold on.
This thing down as fast as possible. That's a lot of damage. That's better. There we go.
Shall we leave it at that? Looks like my
5 PB, Plutia, Uzume. Take this! I won. You saying I won first? No, I was 10 frames ahead of you. Okay, stop it. You both dealt the final blow at once, so it's a tie, okay? No way! That's right. No way even I could be even with Neptune. Ah, you two are so stubborn. Yikes. If the ref says it's a tie, it's a tie. If you don't like it, me and Iffy will take the puddings away. Please no. Well then, you have to be friends. There we go. Now we can switch to get our full party up. Wow, our Lily ranks have gone high with these. Oh, I'm gonna feel bad doing this, but I'm gonna do that and then Noir. Yeah, I'm gonna feel a little bad doing that, but it's fine. I didn't realize our Lily rank had gotten so high. Oh, Compa needs healing. Bad. Can I? There we go. Can I hit you with like a tip?
So, who wants to get beaten first?
I'm here, you. There we go. Gotta find the right angle. You're hurt. Heal.
Finally.
Would like to get a finishing blow with Noir so we can show her victory screen. That doesn't look like it's gonna happen if he's gonna win. Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
Oh well. We'll have plenty of opportunities. Ooh, item.
Lucky.
Black pigment. This area looks weird with the ray tracing.
Let your guard down, huh? It's my turn.
I don't mind it, but it does look weird in comparison to most of the game I've used to, because I'm used to playing it on the Vita.
Where's the patient?
So this entire game has been like odd to me. Hey, Neptune's like close to death. Could we like okay, well that fixes that.
It's time for your medicine. We're strong, aren't we? I'm getting stronger.
Okay, let me just Neptune get up. And I should have some healing. I guess everyone back to pretty close to full health.
Let your guard down, huh? Now, what to do?
Should Noir be using the new the testing item, or should Neptune? I should probably check that. We're supposed to be testing a weapon for Jen.
I've got you.
Ooh, assist.
You're hurt. Leave it to me. Gonna beat ya. Here you go.
Get rid of the pipe.
Gonna hit ya. This'll hurt. You can't wait.
I've always been a bit surprised with this game not having any issues with like Nintendo and stuff like that for some of the stuff they do. Because there's definite like references that I would think Nintendo would have been upset with how strict they try to be with their stuff. Right, combo skills. Noir. I'm gonna make sure you're set up pretty well. Ooh, a fire attack would be pretty good for you. I think strike hit will be better though. You're actually set up pretty well. Sure. Put that on all four for now until we can get more. Yeah, I've always been surprised by some of the references and stuff that somehow hasn't ticked off any of the IPs and stuff like that. I'm glad about it.
Leave it to me.
But as many times as this game's been re-released, I got worried about it at some points, like potentially being the reason that Neptunia didn't get released on the Switch in America. But seeing as how it got released in Japan, I don't think that was anything in relation to the reason why.
How was my
Which, that's something I haven't talked a lot about, is the anger that came from that.
Speaking of, what's this monster
About
we
a
have
minute.
to beat?
It looks like it's a large-sized monster.
Anything else?
Nothing. That was pretty much all that the documents had in them.
Not saying anything bad to you, but that's quite lacking in information. Well, we can ask someone when we need more information. Not like there's someone who would know this kind of information, you know.
My, to see known faces here.
Who are you?
My name, you ask? Yes, of course. You can call me Mages.
Mages.
That's mages with a period.
I don't think that makes verbal sense. Oh, well, okay. Mages it is.
You said something similar the last time, too.
Huh? Wait, are you someone I know? This is great, Nep Nep. You finally met someone who knows you.
From the way it sounds, it looks like Neptune lost her memory.
Exactly! Wow, how'd you know?
With my expertise, I can extract the truth from mere words. Unfortunately, though, I may not be of much help to you.
What do you mean?
To put it simple, I came from another dimension. As such, the Neptune that I know is not the Neptune in front of me.
What do you mean? I'm starting to get confused.
So, mages came from another world and not here, right?
I see. As sharp as usual, IF.
Aside from you knowing Nep, I want to ask you something. We're looking for a certain monster here. But do you know anything?
I do, but it is in exchange for other information.
Okay, but I don't have info on how you can return to...
No, not that. I want to know where I can buy duck pee.
Real.
Ew, that sounds... Ugh. Compa, do you know what it is?
I've never heard it before. Nep Nep? You're asking someone who lost her memory? How about you, Noir? First time for me, too. What is this duck pea?
That's Dr. Pepper.
No one knows what duck pee is? The drink of the chosen? Duck tear popper?
Yes!
No?
Dr. Pepper.
Hello? The organization has removed existence of duck pea here. I can't give up now. There must be traces of duck pea remaining. You continue the search there. I bid you luck. Lux teneve imag notama sisum. I can't believe duck pea does not exist here as well.
I don't know who you were speaking to, but can you answer our question next?
Yes, I suppose. What would you like to know?
Do you know the whereabouts of any large-sized monster here?
Is that it? I actually saw one just a while ago.
Really?
It is easily identifiable, with its visual difference from the others.
Thank you. That helps a lot.
I assume you will now be hunting the monster down? I would like to help, but I have an urgent matter to attend to.
Don't worry. We're fine with just the information.
I see. I bid you farewell then.
It looks like the target is near. Let's hurry before it gets away.
She wants Dr. Pepper? Love Dr. Pepper. There's this this Reddit reader I listen to occasionally that does like readings of like D&D horror stories and tabletop horror stories and stuff like that, and his goal is like to get his energy drink company that sponsors him to make a Dr. Pepper flavored energy drink, and I'm like, dude,
This may hurt a bit.
if any company makes a Dr. Pepper flavored energy drink, I am screwed. Because I already drink energy drinks on like a pretty regular basis. Actually, an understatement to say it's regular. But I always struggle with finding flavors I like with Red Bull and stuff like that. I like the peach and the ice flavor. My favorite though was discontinued. It was the orange flavor. I've posted that on Twitter quite a bit. But now that technically Dr. Pepper owns an energy drink company, they could come out with an energy drink that's flavored like Dr. Pepper. At least I'm pretty sure they own the company now. I believe they bought Ghost Energy, which is why a lot of the nice flavors of Ghost that people like the Sour Patch Kids, which by the way has just been rebranded. It's not gone as the Blue Raz. That's why a lot of different flavors of it have just disappeared. But it's not looking like they're gonna make anything Dr. Pepper flavored, unfortunately, yet. But getting back to topic on the Nintendo thing, the outrage that was heard whenever, like, it wasn't as big of outrage as like you'd expect from like a game like, let's say, Xenoblade looked like Project Rain, because there was a guy trying to get Project Rain 2 going out, and that didn't happen. Just basically trying to get people to spam about the Neptunia stuff, and it's not going to happen because, unfortunately, Neptunia is a niche game, which is kind of a good thing because it keeps it in the background of most things, but it made it to where whenever in America we were promised on May of 2 years ago, I think, that we would get a Neptunia. We would get Neptunia Rebirth 1, 2, and 3 on the Switch. And we never did. And it turned out it was because Nintendo was like, hey, we can't do that. And that was pretty bad. Oh, it's worse. A better shot anyway. I'd like to switch characters if I could. How do I switch who's in front? Thank you. But yeah, and it resulted in games like, I don't know, there we go. Just trying to do multiple things at once. It resulted in games like Neptunia Rebirth 1, 2, and 3, and Death End Request from getting taken away from the Switch. Which was weird because a lot of the Neptunia games had been previously released less, like, censored in the Switch versions of stuff. Because on the PlayStation they had to censor it, and all of a sudden PlayStation was the one who came in and was allowing the Neptunia games to be on their consoles again. So we got PS4 versions of the games instead, and everything released fine. From what I can tell, nothing's censored or covered up on it. There was, I say censored, there was very light censorship in the PS4 and 5 editions of games that really didn't affect the games at all. I did understand for these kind of games, they're kind of tongue-in-cheek fan service type games that are definitely cutting some of the fan service out of it and removes a part of the game that some people enjoy, but I just say play it for whatever console you want. I have both. I had a PS4 because they were dirt cheap for a while. The controllers costed about as much as the console because everyone wanted the controllers because the PS5 controllers were continuously breaking. But I had a PS4 for a good minute, so I was just buying all of them on there. I've got 4 goddesses. I think I've got Sister vs. Sisters on the PS4. I went through the entire collection of what I've got on the Pokédoo 2 channel, so if I can't remember it, it's over there. So that's not that big of a deal. Handle these guys real quick. We'll just I like to wipe the field before we handle the boss at this point, because under-leveled is a problem. And you're gonna experience it more and more as time goes on, because there's bosses in this game that eventually get to the point where, at least in the original Rebirth, it was a problem that I couldn't do much with it. But having 4 people on field, it kind of evens that out, so I'm kind of enjoying that. But yeah, it was weird having the whole thing, and then the games eventually got released via some sort of third party, just basically publishing it themselves instead of Idea Factory. And they published it as the Asian edition, and just didn't have to put any of the ESRB or anything like that on there, so they could just publish it however, and then just ship it over, which was fine. Go ahead and save real quick.
One moment, please.
Mainly just because I want to handle these guys real quick before we go over to the boss. Ow. That was rude.
Got you! There! Got you! Can you see my move?
Who wants to get beaten first?
That sound sounded like an HDD turning off, and I was very confused for a second there. Did I not? No, surely I can. You are just too far apart. That's annoying. Alright.
It's time for your medicine.
I have to handle them one by one.
Finally.
It's no fun. Can't hit you two either. Man, okay, I have to switch Neptune back to her larger weapon, because her not having as much range with this is hurting a lot more than I thought it would. You're not supposed to get that weapon until a lot later, which is why it's been such a powerful thing for us to have. But the fact you can fish it up kind of breaks it a little bit. But yeah, I am sorry, Jan, but I need to go back to having the sword I can fight better with. All right, save one more time. Let's overwrite this save real quick.
Please.
And let's see what we got. Iffy. Is that the monster over there? It is a lot bigger than the others. Bingo. I think we've got it. Let's go, everyone.
You have to be nice to girls. You are killing me.
Hey, you one-shotted Noir. Noir doesn't have any equipment.
I can't wait until I win.
I forgot. Yeah, let's do that.
Everyone be healthy.
Because that'll heal both of them a little bit. Alright. Big Wolf. I think I'd like to HDD for this.
Power. Transformation complete. Heading in.
I felt like that would be smart to do, is to HD. Oh, you can't. Oh. She's trying to hide her identity. She can't HDD. You're gonna go in the box now. I'm getting out Iris Heart.
Maybe I'm a tad angry. Let's enjoy this to the fullest.
My turn.
Keep you as is.
Out of my way.
Soul combination. I can't wait.
Not doing as much damage as I would like, but we need to get his breakdown is the problem.
This may hurt a bit. Hey, I found a good test subject.
Break Crush, Break Hit,
Try for me.
Power Edge, Drive Bang.
I'll finish this.
Sure.
Slice you in half.
You're doing.
Ow. If he's stuck.
Out of my way. Right. Right.
If he's also missing.
Who wants to take me on?
Did that? Oh, that gave Iffy a debuff. Okay. Like, why is Iffy missing so much? Gotta pay attention to their status bar. Okay, SP skills, Compass First Aid Kit. Just a little bit of healing, please, and thank you.
Finally. I'll take good care
I think we should switch Iffy out for Pishi. Because Pishi's HD. Ow!
I'll let you take
Definitely
the
switching
shot.
now.
Do your best. It's my turn.
Pishi's HDD has the ability to use a high break move, which I think would be handy here. We're actually gonna give her
Time
a
to
buff.
get it on.
Where's the patient?
I don't typically do that, but we're going to for this one. Item.
I'll use my
Do that and then step away because I don't want this wolf. Alright, HDD.
Change! Change! Oh, I'm Yellowheart.
Alright, and Guard Strike. Of course you miss.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah. I forget sometimes that she has healing.
I heal you. I hurt you. I'll finish this. I heal you again. I'll slice you in half.
No. Knowing her, it actually makes a lot of sense for her to have that ability. He's a little sadistic.
Heal time!
I should have healed yourself instead. That was a waste.
I can go anytime!
Okay, can you, not miss? Thank you.
Begin. I'll take good care of
Should be alright now. Picking up the damage we're doing, I think we're okay. Of course, we're kind of stacking it with a bunch of these attacks. So, hey, can you not miss?
If you're hurt, leave it to me.
I hit. No, that doesn't hit multiple. Heal yourself.
Heal time!
We can have Iris Heart handle healing Neptune. Never mind. Can't use Guard Strike. Hey, Neptune. Take that. And don't die.
Not bad.
Thank you.
I heal you. I hurt you. I'll finish this.
There we. Oh crap! You can't. Let's go.
Safe. Too slow. Jumping arm.
I can go anytime!
Thanks. That did great. That did fantastic.
I can't wait! Some move! I'm done for.
Shit.
I'll use my medicine. Good morning. Let's do our best today, too.
You will die if I don't heal you. Oh, you have, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go back. And we're gonna life fragment Neptune from as far away as we can. To hopefully at least get one of them staying alive.
I'll use
Get up,
my
Neptune.
medicine.
Get up, Neptune. Thank you.
Take this. Exciting!
None of you have an EXE drive is a little bit unnerving. There we go.
That was so fast! Level up!
13, 13, 13. That was easy, wasn't it? Noir was pretty strong, too. Noir died. What did you expect? You're not that bad yourself. I got praised by Noah. What? Noah? Why'd you shorten my name? No, wait, I wasn't praising you. It looks like those two are getting along a lot better now. Enemies one day, friends the next. Well, we got the weapon data that Chan needed, so let's head on back. I'm home! Chien, we're done with the weapon testing. That was mighty quick. Arma's test model was given up. I don't need it, thank you. And, how about Avenir? About that, it didn't work as planned. What we do know is that Avenir is making a new plant. Another one? What's the matter? Is it that much of a surprise for a plant to be made? You may not know, but all those plants are ruining the nature around them. We've lost countless forests because of them. That will probably make it harder to live in Last Station. Well, if that's the case, let's go back to Avenir. Yes, even if it didn't work this time, we have the next. And we can do some sleuthing too. Hey, hey, nothing over the top. Oh my, how interesting. Their conversation is quite intriguing. Let's see, maybe I should make them taste what it's like to go against us. And with that, I think we're going to call it here. Next time on Neptunia ReVerse, we'll be heading down to talk to Avenir and try and talk to them about the plant they've been building. At least that's my guess. And also handle all these news around the area. See you guys then.